Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So you're applying for the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me about yourself?
So, I am visiting Miss Isaac. I am a fresh graduate of Camarines Polytechnic Colleges, and as a seasoned tourism professional, I am confident in my ability to offer significant value to your team. My strength lies in identifying innovative approaches and enhanced solutions to challenges which drive and inspire me.
How did you hear about this position?
Oh, while I was browsing the internet, I came across your ad and asked a friend of mine, and she also recommended that this hotel allows people for fresh perspectives and new techniques that foster the evolution and growth of an individual and the organization itself.
As a tourism professional, how can you handle difficult situation in the accommodation sector?
The tourism industry inevitably entails managing challenging guests, like dealing with demanding customers, upset guests, or individuals which are difficult to please. So, for instance, in the accommodation sector, it is essential to prioritize the guest's perspective. It is generally advisable to assume that guests are always right, except in cases where losing a guest is acceptable, such as when they are causing damage or aggressively harassing a staff. We should empathize with the guest's perspective, which allows us to identify the right course of action and calm the situation. Other than that, it is also important to remember that resolving conflicts goes beyond who is right or wrong. It entails demonstrating empathy, actively listening, apologizing, and promptly finding a solution to the issue. Our main objective is to reassure our guests and set a standard for them and create an atmosphere that is reminiscent of a home and establish a strong bond with our guests. So, overall, we should ensure that our guest is safe enough while providing the comfort, service, and style that they expect.
Okay, thank you, Miss Isaac. The HR will contact you soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Here's my resume.
Good morning. So, how are you doing, Mr. Alfred gabalfin?
Well, I'm doing great today, ma'am. Thank you.
So, shall we start?
Yes.
Tell me about yourself then.
Hi, I am Alfred Gabalfin, a recent graduate from Camarines Polytechnic Colleges. I have just graduated with honors in tourism management. I know my way around food and beverage, management, and accommodation, and have had multiple opportunities to put my knowledge into practice as a resident chef of your prestige hotel.
So,
Well, ma'am, I've heard a lot about your hotel. The one that you posted online, the advertisement. And also a friend of mine recommended it to me. I'm a big fan of the way you do things here.
so, what do you consider are your biggest strengths?
My biggest strength is that I'm very efficient at working under pressure. No matter the crisis or stress, I can make the right decisions on the spot.
So, as a tourism professional, how can you handle different difficult situations in the food and beverage sector?
In handling difficult situations, one must contain himself and hold their emotions, show empathy to the customer, and to actively listen to their complaints. For our sector, the food and beverage, complaints are inevitable. Uncertainties will always come out. It is on us on how we are going to react and take action on the given situation. The food and beverage sector should always follow the sanitary code, providing that we should always wear hairnets, face masks, and to always clean our hands. Also to always check the workplace environment if it is in a good conditions.
Well, I guess that's it, Mr. Gabalfin. Thank you.
Thank you,
One of our
ma'am.
staff will be calling you if you're happy.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a